Geographical.
Geographical.
Based in America, the Airborne Alert Force is deployed from the Persian Gulf to the Arctic Ocean, but they have one geographical factor in common.
He said he was an explorer, working for the International Geographical Society.
The secrecy of the operations, the geographical location of the camps.
Arthur Howitzer Jr., born in North Kansas, 10 miles from the geographical center of the United States.
We carved up the Middle East, creating artificial geographical boundaries and installing puppet dictators.
地理学的
Geography.
Geography.
Remembers every one of them. Facts from history, from geography, from newspapers, from scientific textbooks.
Does geography really matter?
How about a geography lesson?
That's just geography.
Yeah, geography.
地理学
Geological.
Geological.
Although the Geological Survey Center in Wrexham reports there were no tumblers in New England last Tuesday.
Can you imagine the guy whose job it is to fight for his right to build a mall on some, geological phenomenon?
I worked for Geological Survey and went to Kansas.
Regardless of the climatic or geological conditions. The Royal Geological Society.
地质学的
Geology.
Geology.
Chemistry and geology.
Geology survey.
I fell madly in love with geology.
So, what do y'all need in the geology lab?
You know what toxicologists and geology experts cost?
地质学
Geometric.
Geometric.
Creating our geometric configurations, which have no properties, but with location. Please join us at the blackboard and show us your solution to this paltry geometric dilemma.
Skynet begins to learn at a geometric rate.
They laughed at me and made jokes, but I proved beyond the shadow of a doubt and with geometric logic.
This key section, uncovered tonight and obtained exclusively by CNN, shows an illustration of what is unmistakably a human figure inside a geometric structure of some kind.
几何学的
Geometry.
Geometry.
Defense Department projects, tight geometry, urban pacification.
Jesus Christ, we don't have a single person in this entire building that can handle analytic geometry.
They're used in geometry to plot points on a three-dimensional graph.
This was like a mathematician's idea of a geometry joke.
This was the key, to put it simply, that allowed us to decipher their language for physics, geometry, chemistry.
几何学
Germ.
Germ.
I told you my father was this famous virologist, and you said, hey, he can make a germ, and we can steal it.
But if it's a germ, it's the biggest son of a bitch you've ever seen.
Telling you, the bitch could be a bigger fucking germ farm than that monkey in Outbreak.
If I snuck out of the house and ended up bringing home nothing but the germ.
If there was a germ or a virus that would wipe out all of mankind, and leave the animals and the trees.
细菌
Germinate.
Germinate.
Even at room temperature, spores germinate into an active bacteria which produce a nerve toxin which usually kills.
Ideally, it will germinate seeds using Martian soil.
The real miracle is that one of them's been allowed to germinate instead of being squandered in a stranger's eyelashes.
Today I confirmed a suspicion which began to germinate when I first see you.
You pick it now, it won't germinate.
发芽使发芽
Gesture.
Gesture.
In a gesture of what he called his goodwill, he agreed to a rather unsentimental courtroom wedding with Judy Roberts.
It was a friendly gesture, for God's sake.
No, this is a big dramatic gesture.
That I already zeroed out, that we already know who my supposed one is, that it's too late, and there's no going back, and it's a pointless gesture, right?
That's just a big dramatic gesture.
手势做手势
Get.
Get.
Get so worn and wrinkly that I look like David Brinkley.
I don't get why we need an interior decorator.
If you get this message, Giles, get help and get out here.
Well, believe me, I don't want to get hurt either.
Yeah, I never did get to thank you for picking the kids up for me.
得到到达救求
Ghost.
Ghost.
After a few of the wild little gooseberry bushes had given up the ghost in the care of Grace's as yet unpracticed alabaster hands.
I was dressed as a ghost for Halloween,
And now I am a ghost.
Now droops the milk-white peacock like a ghost.
You look after your ghost, Rafi.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
鬼，鬼市的游荡。
Giant.
Giant.
Giant gorilla dog thing that ate one kid already.
Like any giant leap of faith.
What woman doesn't like being slobbered on while some giant paws at her nether regions like Lenny from Of Mice and Men?
Will be a giant step forward in the treatment of the insane gambler.
You want to look like a giant jellyfish on the beach?
巨人，庞大的。
Gift.
Gift.
And I am the luckiest person alive, that gift.
Honey, what he means by that is, while this is a very nice gift, maybe it's just not something a boyfriend gives.
I was wondering, did you get me a gift for the wedding yet?
Please, just consider it my wedding gift.
So as a gift to you on our last night.
礼物，赋予。
Gifted.
Gifted.
But I believe it to be a terrific performance by a very gifted actor, nothing more.
I mean, I think you're gifted, and I think the world needs to know about it.
In the most gifted bard's rhyme can only sing, but to the lack of her and all she isn't.
My Ali is very gifted, although his primary concern, as you have witnessed firsthand, is to be a great surgeon one day.
Yeah, I wasn't gifted and talented.
有天才的。
Gigantic.
Gigantic.
Both my wife and daughter think I'm this gigantic loser.
Mom, it's not her fault that my brother is just a gigantic penis most of the time.
I never would have been able to handle your fucking 4-inch dick inside my pussy without that gigantic bottle of lube.
It's clear you two don't give a shit about rocks, but what you do seem to care about is gigantic dead bodies.
The stride is gigantic.
巨人般的。
Gill.
Gill.
If you take the elevator to the basement level and turn left when you get off, you'll see the administrative offices. You can just ask for me. My name is Lawrence Gill.
Yeah, okay.
Is that Mrs. Gill?
Is this Kenny Gill we're talking about?
Lawrence Gill.
My name is Lawrence Gill, and I'm the general manager of the hotel.
Yes.
腮，用刺网补，被刺网补住。
Girl.
Girl.
Baby girl, now you gotta make sure that the D is nice and straight.
Hi, Sam. It's me, the girl you've been fucking.
Now, do I think he should have said that other girl wasn't pretty?
When I was a little girl growing up in the hills of Vega Alta, my favorite time of year was Christmas time.
Why don't you just meet this girl and see what happens?
女孩。
Give.
Give.
Anyway, I just want to give you a heads up.
Give it your all and keep to the shadow.
We got to give them zero reason to take issue with us. Be on our best behavior. Solve problems before they happen.
Which could kill them or give them brain damage.
You are not supposed to give people advice.
弹性，给，捐赠。
Given.
Given.
I've just about given up on you.
I could only give you back half of what you've given me.
Please. Oh, honey, I've given up every vice in the world.
Old Thomas had given him some fish the night before.
You should have given that man his money back.
赠予的。
Glacial.
Glacial.
By all means, move at a glacial pace.
Glacial blue eyes like yours, and he let me help get his boat ready to sail.
It's glacial in here.
Lakes and rivers for 1,000.
Milky colored from glacial clay when entering Lake Geneva.
More than indifferent. Mario's gaze and stance were glacial.
冰的。
Glacier.
Glacier.
Glacier wouldn't help.
Although the three rivers do all pour into that one canyon, but it's glacier water, so...
Chasing fry over an old glacier.
Look, either we slip through there and beat the humans to Glacier Pass, or we take the long way and miss them.
Well, the Nubra River is at the base of the Saishan Glacier.
冰川。
Glad.
Glad.
I'm glad she was good to somebody.
Glad to be able to check that off my list.
So glad you all made it.
So we took all the footage we had, and I'm glad it was there.
Well, I'm glad you see it that way.
高兴的。
Glamour.
Glamour.
Got a glandular problem, but you still want the glamour?
I'm not seduced by cheap glamour.
Further analysis of Strom's fingerprints, it was found that the uric acid levels and the eccrine residue were inconsistent.
Rescued from the Marshalltown drugstore, given fame, money, glamour.
You know, glamour modeling.
魅力、迷惑。
Glamour.
Glamour.
An attractive implication toward glamour and wealth.
Make like one of those, like those old Marilyn Monroe glamour poses, right?
Police work's not all glamour and guns.
Since 1948, the name Lady Eloise has been synonymous with glamour, grace.
Why would you possibly want to leave all this glamour for a hike into the middle of nowhere?
魅力、迷惑。
Glance.
Glance.
And what you and Harlan did that fateful night seems, at first glance, to fill that hole perfectly.
Charlie grabs his gun there, shoots the damn thing in the head, but with all the swinging and the thrashing, it's a glance shot.
He glanced at me as he walked past, just a glance.
She guides my glance upward to the pixie perched on the roof's edge.
Well, at first glance, I see you shortchanged yourself in some deductions.
一瞥，扫视。
Gland.
Gland.
Cardiac lipidosis, myocardial lesions, cholesterol deposits in the adrenal gland, and damage to the reproductive system.
It's pepper, cheese, chopped up baby lamb lung, and cow pituitary gland.
The secretions of the lacrimal gland containing oils, salts, proteins, and stress hormones.
They develop these gland things.
You see, what I think, and of course I'm no expert, is that the gland nut has come away from the spindle, so it needs to be tightened and resealed.
线.
Glare.
Glare.
Cut the shit with this glare, please.
Every day in the evening glare, the suicide planes came in low over the water, the sun behind them, to hit our ships.
Must be this glare.
Or we could just sit around and glare.
The glare off Angela's crucifix? It's blinding.
闪耀光、发眩光，瞪眼表示。
Glass.
Glass.
Have a glass of water or something.
I will have a glass of your oakiest Chardonnay, please.
In 20 minutes, I want a glass of Cuvée Louis in every guest hand.
The sliding glass door shattered.
You see that glass of water there?
玻璃，装玻璃鱼，呈玻璃状。
Gleam.
Gleam.
A few days before Christmas, his eyes would begin to gleam with a wild and ravenous light.
I was just a gleam in my father's eye.
Alabaster cities gleam.
Where their knives gleam.
You can tell who we are by the gleam in our eyes.
光束，闪烁，始发微光。
Glide.
Glide.
But we glide very well.
Enabling him to glide the aircraft away from any populated areas and allowing him to execute a forced landing in an open field.
If you bring it in tighter, you get a better glide.
Try Glide Memorial.
What that video captures is that the aircraft was in a relatively stable glide just prior to the moment of impact.
滑动，使滑动。
Glimpse.
Glimpse.
But you glimpse tomorrow's embarrassment?
I just wanted another glimpse.
It was in Oslo when I first caught a glimpse of your little notebook, red leather bound from Smythson of Bond Street.
My first glimpse into what parastanding tennis was all about.
We really didn't want to meet you, but it seems to be the only way to catch a glimpse of Claire.
一瞥，投以一瞥，瞥见。
Glitter.
Glitter.
Spandex, glitter, egos, ice blows.
Because if I try to fight fire with glitter...
Where's all your glitter and ribbons and magic tricks?
You know, you sort of glitter sometimes.
You won't see better for your grey pound.
灿烂。
Global.
Global.
Doctor, we're facing a potential global catastrophe.
Start global cooling. Stop global warming.
That's Afghanistan, Iraq, and the global war on terror.
We put poison in the environment and then can't figure out why it rebels against us with things like global warming.
通用的。
Globe.
Globe.
Smash exotic women across the globe, places you can't even pronounce?
The globe does.
The top 5 finishers will qualify for the Wings Around the Globe rally.
3 months ago, you lost the computer drive containing the identity of almost every NATO agent embedded in terrorist organizations across the globe.
You can buy it right now on ESPN Plus in the US and UFC.com/pay-per-view everywhere else around the globe.
球，成球状。
Gloom.
Gloom.
For it will grow in barren regions where no waters flow, nor ray of promise cheats the pensive gloom.
You must do something to pull self out of doom and gloom.
It's not doom and gloom, bro.
No gloom of night.
You mean you'd like to see more of his gloom?
忧郁变幽沉，使忧郁。
Gloomy.
Gloomy.
Don't be gloomy, dear.
It's actually kind of a relief not to have to be around someone who's so gloomy all the time.
The city was quite gloomy and grey, and
The gloomy thing's a bomb!
You seem kind of gloomy.
一沉的。
Glorious.
Glorious.
I can't believe I'm in the same breath as these glorious women.
We have the signal to begin the glorious victory.
I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Loki.
It was a glorious time.
You're a glorious leader back there.
光荣的。
Glory.
Glory.
Glory? It's being bombed.
I'm just playing so my dad can relive his glory days.
Just like she did all the others in the fucking glory hole!
That book, in many's eyes, doth share the glory that in gold clasps locks in the golden story.
光荣，自豪。
Gloss.
Gloss.
better put on that lip gloss, ladies.
Cashmere and gloss. Brother and sister, District 1.
I've got my gum, my gloss, and a $20 bill to make it seem like I have money.
Maybe you could buy me some lip gloss afterwards.
Okay, sorry. Just change now, and then maybe also put on some lip gloss.
光彩，使光彩，发光。
Glossary.
Glossary.
Glossary, sailing terms.
Sailing. All right, well, all of these holes are on these cards, and this is a glossary of golf terminology.
As we jump into season 2, I've created a glossary of terms because some of you have complained, nay, whinged, about the complexity of the lexicon.
I have a whole glossary of terms in my files back at home.
In fact, they put in a rather helpful glossary of military terms.
专业词典。
Glossy.
Glossy.
Big red sculpted glossy nail.
Flat, glossy, iridescent.
That guy's gonna cover Karen home in some big glossy book. No one's gonna even want to look at mine.
Next up, we have a very much sought after affair seen in very, very glossy magazines.
So you take plot 27A, make it glossy, make it slick.
Those are dirty words.
平滑的。
Glove.
Glove.
Did you check the glove box?
Bet you like a glove.
Hello, with the white glove.
They're gonna make it fit like a glove.
Yes, it fits like a glove.
手套，给戴手套。
Glow.
Glow.
McKinney and Casey fortify their sibling bond over the warm glow of our devoted hearts.
The blade is of elvish make, which means it will glow blue when orcs or goblins are nearby.
They say I should glow.
When the world is cold, I feel a glow just thinking of.
You got a glow about you.
炽热，发红光。
Glue.
Glue.
A voice like sand and glue.
Honey, guilt and bribery are the glue that have held parents and teenagers together for generations.
It's the glue that holds the people together.
Remind me to glue his helmet shut when we get back.
You can still see the glue marks.
胶，粘合。
Glutamate.
Glutamate.
It's monosodium glutamate.
Plant, vegetable, tomato, water, salt, monosodium glutamate.
Oh. Well, we're interested in the bulk buying of fermentation chemicals, of monosodium glutamate and ascorbic acid.
When the hydrolyzed protein and monosodium glutamate reserves ran out, food would rot in its packets.
Why must everything in this country be covered with monosodium glutamate?
谷氨酸盐。
Go.
Go.
去，以打赌。
Goal.
Goal.
4th down, and after that big play by Chris Ryan, Holly is going for a field goal.
I mean, whether it's surprise baseball tickets or even just a kiss on the cheek, I think that every day is a better goal.
My goal today is to be friendly and helpful to everyone.
Slowly inching toward that goal.
Stretch up and into goalposts.
目标，宫门。
Goat.
Goat.
But without the pepper, what connects the goat cheese and the shrimp?
I will melt myself like a goat before I let him drink that Russian AIDS milk.
If I'm everything you say I am, you think I'd let a worn-out old goat like you disarm me?
Yes, I know that is a sound a goat makes, but you don't have to do that with me because I can talk to animals.
Where is that naughty goat?
山羊。
God.
God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's beautiful.
Oh my God, Monica.
上帝是神话。
Goggles.
Goggles.
And everyone I know, man, woman, child, homeless man, and ski goggles, they're all coming to the party.
How about the time you walked into the bar wearing triple X-ray goggles?
Try the goggles.
Your goggles.
护目镜。